ladies and gentlemen. I haven't done one of these for a fair while. I haven't done a predictions video, but I wanted to do a vid today, and it's this, or it's review WCW World War III from 1998, and I really don't want to do that yet. That's for next week, isn't it? That's for being put off for as long as possible. So I thought we talk about Survivor Series, and I wouldn't mind talking about TNA if I remember, and all that jazz, because, no script. All I've got written down is the card for Survivor Series, so I'll probably waffle on quite a while, so, be prepared for that. And so Survivor Series is this Sunday for free on the WWE Network that we still don't have over here in good old Angleterre, do we? Still. Yeah, I was asked last night, hey man, know anything about the network yet? And it's like, no, it's all gone oddly quiet, hasn't it, on the old network front in the UK. But yeah, if you do have access to the network, you can watch it for free, which is good, I guess. Alicia Fox, Emma, Naomi, and Natalya versus Paige, Cameron, Layla, and Summer Rae in one of those. I suppose it's good that they're doing a Survivor Series 4-on-4 match, but my goodness me, I couldn't give two fucks about this match, could you? I'm going to go with, it's just pick one, isn't it? It's just, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with Paige, Cameron, Layla, and Summer Rae because reasons. I don't have anything, I'm afraid. No, I just don't care. Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt is one that I wasn't actually expecting this one to be on pay-per-view. I thought they'd wait until TLC to do this one, or so they'd just do some skits or something until lead up to it. On paper, should be a good match, should be entertaining. It's a trick. I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt. I think they'll blow this feud because they're starting it here. I think they'll blow this feud. Oh, it started last month, didn't it? But come on. Go with it, a Hell in a Cell. I think the blow-off for this one's going to be at the Royal Rumble, so I would thoroughly expect Bray Wyatt to win via screwy finish. How's that one sound? Goldust and Stardust defending the championships against the Usos, Los Matadores, and The Miz and Damien Mizdow. I can see them because obviously Damien Sandow is doing such a good job of mimicking The Miz. I could really see them seeing the popularity and putting the belts on them, because then they can do the tag team breakup angle down the line, and just in time for WrestleMania. Isn't that strange? So I wouldn't be surprised. My prediction would be Miz and Damien Mizdow to retain, but of course to win. But I was trying to think of two things at once, isn't it? That's why we script things. I wouldn't be surprised in the sides if Goldust and Stardust retained for the same reasons, basically. So you've got a tag team breakup angle. If the belts are there, it's all good. They can lead it up to WrestleMania. No problem with that, I reckon. AJ Lee defending the Divas Championship against Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella put on an alright match with Brie Bella. I was one of the people who praised it at the time. A lot of people didn't seem to like it as much as I did, which I thought was odd. On paper, this one could be alright. I'm sure AJ will carry Nikki to a decent match. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if Nikki won the championship. Because I don't watch a lot of WWE programming, is AJ a babyface now? Or is this heel versus heel? Because that could be an interesting dynamic, couldn't it? And lastly, Team Cena, which is John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, Big Show, Eric Rowan, and Ryback versus Team Authority, which is Seth Rollins, Kane, Mark Henry, Rusev, and Luke Harper. Stipulations on this one, because there's two. If the Authority lose, they're gone forever. They're not in power anymore. And then, on the SmackDown tapings this week, when I heard this one, it was one of those, why? They've done that. If Team Cena loses, Team Cena, the entire team, is fired. In one of those, alright, we all complain that wrestling is predictable and it's easy to predict and yada yada yada, but come on, don't do that. That's telegraphing the finish from over here. You can see it all the way to America. You can see it there, clearly on the horizon. Don't get it. It doesn't work on so many levels, because first things first, it's one of those, right, that makes it really obvious who's going to win. But secondly, on the big if, the massive, this big if Team Cena actually does lose, every time they've done a You're Fired angle recently, the guy's been back within days or weeks at most. So why should I care, is what I'm basically trying to ask. Why should I care about that stipulation? It's just one of those. I suppose it's not even. It's not. It's not in the day and age where the fucking network exists. It's not going to get many more pay-per-view buys for you, is it? I'm expecting the pay-per-view buy rate for this one to be the worst ever because they're giving it away for free. I can't help thinking this is one of those. That's daft. That one's a bit. I don't know. If it well, at the end of the day, proof of the pudding with this one, of course, is going to be when the next network figures come out, and if people have signed up to the network while it's been free and gone, oh my god, this is incredible, and have kept their subscription going for $9.99 a month, as we all know. Yeah, no sign of it over here. I will be watching Survivor Series. I'm not sure where yet because there's a HXC show in Manchester on Sunday that I wouldn't mind going to, and there's an after party that's showing the Survivor Series. Oh, there's a nice little segue into British wrestling. Before you go running off and go, oh, Mark BritWres, just hear me out, because I have a spare ticket to next Saturday's PCW / Ring of Honor show on the Saturday night. It's November the 29th. Ring of Honor have not been to these shows since 2006. These are very, very hot tickets. This show has sold out, but I have a spare one. If you would like to come and watch some wrestling with Mark P, you may be a Ring of Honor fan who has never had a chance to go to a Ring of Honor show. You may have always wanted to go to a BritWres show and never thought to go along. And oh, while the Ring of Honor guys are here, I'll go, listen to this card. If you're not tempted, I understand, but just listen to this. So, Team Single, which is T-Bone and Rampage Brown, who you can see on British Boot Camp at the moment, taking on the Briscoe brothers. Fucking yes. One of the reasons I'm going to this show is to see the Briscoe brothers. I've always wanted to see them. Chris Masters versus Uhaa Nation for the PCW Championship. Fucking win. Kyle O'Reilly, who of course is part of Red Dragon and is also the PWG Heavyweight Champion at the moment, takes on Bubblegum, takes on Adam Cole, baby! In three-way action. Joey Hayes versus Lance fucking Storm. Fucking yes. Dave Ray and Madman Manson take on Paul London and Delirious in one of those. Hooray! Can look forward to that one. Martin Kirby versus ACH versus Bobby Fish versus Mark Andrews, who you can see on British Boot Camp also, versus Roderick Strong versus Noam Dar, who is also on British Boot Camp. Oh my god, that match is going to be unreal. BJ Whitmer versus Michael Elgin will be fun. And El Ligero, who you saw in the build-up for weeks 2 and 4 of British Boot Camp as well, takes on Tommaso Ciampa, who of course is brilliant. How's that for a card? Yeah, tickets £20. And like I say, they're complete and utterly sold out. So yeah, if you fancy coming along to a BritWres show with yours truly, and seeing what is probably going to be the best show of the year, maybe not including the Dragon Gate shows, but you know, it could be as good. That is a ridiculous card, isn't it? Straight up ridiculous. So yeah, get in touch, usual ways, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. If send me a message saying, look, I would love to come with you, and yeah, that would be amazing, because like I say, at the moment it's going spare. And lastly, let's talk about TNA, shall we? TNA announced yesterday. It's Thursday today, if you're wondering, if you're watching this on Saturday, it was on Wednesday. They've got a new television deal with a company that I've never heard of called Destination America. Apparently 40 million homes in America are going to lose Impact like that straight away. It's not the end of the world, they can watch Impact online, but sure, this is, I don't know, on the choice between getting a TV deal and not getting a TV deal, I am happy that TNA has now got a TV deal. That's good for them, but surely they're going to lose. I mean, the revenue is going to drop down because surely they won't be able to draw the same sort of number. Impact draws a 1.0 on Spike, doesn't it? Surely the rating on America Unknown will be less than that. So they won't be able to charge as much advertising revenue, so the company won't make as much money. Surely there's going to have to be big roster cuts if that's the case, if the company wants to survive. You know, I am happy for them, genuinely I am, but I can't help thinking that this is one of those moves it's a short-term game. Yes, we're still on TV, yes, we're still going, but I can't help thinking that this is going to be bad for the company. Now, I know, I don't watch TNA. I'm one of these people who I don't think, the way I describe it is I'm not a big enough wrestling fan to watch TNA. I've said before in my question Q&A vids, I think, that I've got a very finite amount of time to watch wrestling during the week, believe it or not. For someone who, a lot of people think, oh yeah, he must be the biggest wrestling fan in the world. I'm a big wrestling fan. It's just that live wrestling is my passion, not watching it on the television. So, I've been to 23 shows this year, for goodness sake, in 44 weeks, which means pretty much half the weekends of this year so far I've been at wrestling, which is madness when you think about it. That's my passion. And I don't have time to watch TNA. I can make time to watch Boot Camp. Believe it or not, the reason I watch Boot Camp, or one of the main reasons, is because my missus likes it. Because I don't know if it's because it's the reality show part of it, but she will happily sit down and watch it with me, which is good. I like that. It's something we can do together. I don't have the time to watch so much wrestling. So TNA is something like I've just got better things to do with my time. What do you think though? Are you happy about TNA's deal? Are you going to continue watching them? If you're watching this in America, let me know down below. I'd really like to know if you can get this cable company, or this TV channel, or whatever it is. And if not, do you think you'll still watch TNA? That's an interesting one, isn't it? So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. I'd love to know your Survivor Series predictions down below. I'm not really looking forward to the show very much, so there's nothing on it that stands out for me that it's must watch. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I've got a ticket, like I say, it's November the 29th in the evening. £20 will be the cost, because that's how much it cost me to buy. I'm not not fucking you off or anything, ripping you off or anything like that. And yeah, if you want to come to see some wrestling with me, it'll be amazing, guaranteed. That card is ridiculous looking, isn't it? There's also a meet and greet beforehand that if you've got the ticket to show 3, you can come to. I think Booker T's there, isn't he? Booker T and Brodus Clay, and Road Warrior Animal, I've just heard, are going to make the meet and greet. So come along, come meet Booker T. Fucking yes, that'd be great. I'd spend the night with me, and that could be terrible, but we'll see. And yeah, tell me what you think about TNA in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think of those. Thank you very much for everyone who's watched the second episode of the IWF. Lots and lots of positive feedback coming from that, and lots of messages asking if they can make a wrestler. That's brilliant. I'm really enjoying that. I've been Mark P. I'll be back on Monday for a Survivor Series 2014 review. Until then, have a good weekend. I've been Mark P. Keep watching the vids. 10,000 views so far this month. Fucking incredible. And yeah, that's it. Take it easy, guys.